What's up everyone and welcome back to the channel. Luke Rockhold has just dropped some explosive insight that's shaking up the middleweight division. Speaking on the Long Jackson podcast, Rockhold, a former UFC champion and longtime training partner of Khamzat Chimaev, claimed that Sean Strickland is by far Chimaev's toughest test at 185 pounds. Rockhold explained that while Khamzat's wrestling is absolutely elite and next level, his striking isn't as flawless as fans believe. He added that Strickland's sharp, awkward, and relentless style could create serious problems for Chimaev if they ever meet inside the octagon. Currently, Khamzat Chimaev is targeting a March or April 2026 return, where he's expected to defend his middleweight belt against Nassourdine Imavov. Meanwhile, Sean Strickland is preparing for a high-stakes clash with Anthony "Fluffy" Hernandez in what's being billed as a potential title eliminator. With both men chasing the same goal, tensions are running high, and the middleweight division is on the verge of chaos. Rockhold didn't hold back when analyzing how a potential Chimaev versus Strickland matchup might unfold. He said, "I hate to say it, but Strickland might actually be the toughest fight for him. He's annoyingly hard to hold down, not great on the ground, but he always gets up, and that's the biggest problem for Khamzat. If you can't keep a guy down, the fight becomes tricky." He also reminded fans that Chimaev and Strickland have trained together before at Extreme Couture, suggesting that familiarity could play a big psychological role. That history lives in both their heads, Rockhold noted. "You can see Sean talking loud, like he knows what he's capable of. He doesn't seem scared of anyone, that's just his personality." Elsewhere in the division, Rainier de Ridder revealed troubling medical news after his loss to Brendan Allen. Following blood tests, he hinted at serious health issues that might prevent him from fighting again, possibly due to repeated weight cuts throughout the year. Despite this, he still hopes to face Paulo Costa sometime in 2026. As it stands, the middleweight division is heating up like never before, with Chimaev's dominance, Strickland's grit, and Rockhold's bold prediction setting the stage for an explosive year ahead. Please subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon for latest MMA updates. We truly value your support and needs your help to grow. Move on to another news. Jon Jones has officially broken his silence and admitted he was wrong in how he handled the entire Tom Aspinall situation, and now he's ready to make peace with Dana White. After months of tension and uncertainty, the UFC heavyweight champion finally opened up, acknowledging that while their verbal agreement didn't unfold as planned, he could have handled things far better. In a candid interview, Jones expressed a genuine desire to sit down with Dana face-to-face, apologize, and move on from all the drama that's clouded their relationship. He admitted that despite the disagreements, he deeply respects Dana for everything he's done for his life and career. "Dana has changed my life. He's changed my children's lives. I'll always be grateful for that," Jones said. "We had a verbal agreement that didn't go over well. Nothing was finalized, but I'll admit I was wrong. I wish I could see him face-to-face, apologize, and move forward so we can get back to making major fights for the fans." Jones even lightened the mood with his signature humor, saying, "When Dana's feeling me, I'm probably one of his favorite fighters. But when he's not, I'm the reason he's rocking that bald head." Meanwhile, Dana White has confirmed that the long-awaited Tom Aspinall vs. Cyril Gane rematch will happen as soon as Aspinall is medically cleared to fight. The first bout ended in a devastating eye poke that left fans and fighters frustrated, especially since it was shaping up to be one of the best heavyweight clashes in years. Dana noted that Aspinall is currently recovering at home and that once he's fully healed, the UFC will lock in the rematch immediately. The upcoming fight is already being called one of the most anticipated heavyweight showdowns in recent memory. Both fighters have something to prove. Aspinall wants redemption, while Gane is eager to silence critics and reclaim his spot among the division's elite. As for Jones, his focus now is on rebuilding bridges and returning to the octagon, possibly eyeing a major card appearance later this year. With his humility and humor on full display, Jon Jones seems ready to turn the page, aiming to restore his partnership with Dana White and give fight fans the blockbuster events they've been waiting for. Move on to another news. Tom Aspinall is once again the center of controversy after Dana White's latest update on his health, and fans are sharply divided. Following the chaotic ending of his fight with Cyril Gane, the UFC president revealed that Tom's eye injury isn't as severe as many feared. According to Dana, Aspinall suffered no detached retina, no structural damage and overall, the eye is completely fine. That statement immediately reignited debate online. Some fans accused Aspinall of quitting too early claiming he could have pushed through and continued fighting despite the pain. They argued that championship fights demand grit and that others in similar situations have have fought on, but not everyone is buying into that criticism. UFC legend Alistair Overeem came to Aspinall's defense, firing back at fans who doubted the legitimacy of the injury. Speaking to Bloody Elbow, Overeem explained that from his perspective, the eye poke was extremely serious. The eye poke was very deep. He said. If you've ever had something like that, you'd understand how painful it is. Even if it doesn't cause permanent damage, the pain alone can be unbearable. Overeem added that he had no problem with the way Tom handled the situation and emphasized that fighter safety should always come first. Still, some MMA purists point to past examples, fighters like Daniel Cormier battling through a similar eye poke against Stipe Miocic or Yuri Prochazka who once said he'd fight on blind if necessary. These comparisons have fueled the ongoing online argument over whether Aspinall made the right call. When asked directly about the incident in his interview with Jim Rome Dana White made it clear that the result was devastating for everyone involved, including the UFC. It was brutal, Dana said. You're watching a main event that's heating up, turning into something special, and then it ends because of an eye poke. It's just the worst way for a fight to end. Dana went on to reassure fans that Aspinall is now recovering at home and should be back soon. Once he's cleared, the UFC plans to book the rematch with Cyril Gane immediately, giving fans the closure they've been waiting for. For now, the heavyweight division waits in suspense. Aspinall's health may be improving, but public opinion remains split, some calling him soft, others hailing his professionalism. One thing's certain, when he steps back into the octagon, Tom Aspinall will have something to prove, not just to the fans, but to himself and the entire MMA world. Move on to another news. Just weeks after Ilia Topuria's divorce sent shockwaves through the MMA world, the reigning UFC lightweight champion has finally broken his silence. In a recent interview with Setanta Sports Georgia, the UFC's official broadcast partner in his home country, Topuria addressed the topic with raw honesty and composure. His remarks immediately went viral, sparking a flood of reactions across social media. Fans expressed everything from sympathy to admiration, with many even joking that his next opponent might need extra prayers, given how dangerous El Matador already is inside the octagon. Despite the media frenzy surrounding his personal life, Topuria seemed focused and determined. The Spanish-Georgian powerhouse reminded everyone that while personal challenges may test him, they also fuel his motivation. Known for his ferocious precision, unshakable confidence, and technical brilliance, Ilia appeared ready to turn this emotional chapter into a driving force for his fighting career. For weeks, headlines have focused on his divorce, but now, attention is shifting back to what Topuria does best, dominating in the cage. The big question buzzing through the MMA community is who will step up to face the champ next. There's no official announcement yet, but rumors are already circulating. Names like Justin Gaethje and Paddy Pimblett have been repeatedly mentioned by fans and insiders as potential contenders for his next title defense. Both would present stylistic fireworks, Gaethje with his explosive leg kicks and knockout power, and Pimblett with his unpredictable grappling and charisma. Topuria's undefeated record and icy composure make him one of the most feared champions in the division. Even after dealing with major life changes outside the cage, he remains as sharp and dangerous as ever. As he told Setanta Sports, personal hardships are part of being human, but greatness comes from how one rises after setbacks. That mindset has defined his journey from a young fighter in Georgia and Spain to one of the UFC's most exciting champions. The UFC now faces a crucial decision on who gets the next shot at the champ. Fans are already debating possible matchups that could turn into instant classics. Will the next fight be a war with Gaethje's relentless aggression or a grudge match with Paddy that captures global attention? One thing's certain, Ilia Topuria is ready to remind the world that no matter what happens outside the cage, inside it, he remains El Matador, focused, fearless, and unstoppable. Move on to another news. Jon Jones has once again stirred up the MMA world, this time by taking direct shots at UFC interim heavyweight champion Tom Aspinall. During a recent episode of the No Scripts podcast, Jones didn't hold back, labeling Aspinall a quitter, and questioning his toughness inside the octagon. The remarks came in response to the ongoing debate surrounding Aspinall's controversial eye poke incident in his last fight, an injury that forced an abrupt stoppage and ignited fierce discussions across social media. According to Jones, every time Aspinall faces adversity in a fight, he shuts down too quickly instead of pushing through the pain. When Tom gets hurt, he's immediately incapacitated escalated, Jones said. You poke his eye, and he instantly shuts down, no effort to recover, no fight back, he just stops. The former light heavyweight champion went on to compare the incident to moments in his own career, saying he's been through awkward or painful situations in the cage but never gave up without a fight. I've looked ridiculous on national TV trying to fight through damage, he continued. You've got to have that dog in you. Jones didn't stop there. He brought up Aspinall's previous fights, including his injury against Curtis Blades, where he suffered a knee issue early in the bout. When he hurt his knee against Blades, there was no limping, no effort to get up. He just quit immediately, Jones claimed. Same thing when he got caught in an ankle lock. No hand fighting, no resistance, just an instant tap. You see the pattern? He doesn't have that dog in him. The comments have reignited the long-simmering tension between Jones and Aspinall. Fans remember that the two have been trading subtle jabs online for months, especially after Aspinall began teasing a potential title unification fight with Jones. Jones, who's been sidelined due to injury, has previously mocked Aspinall on social media, even changing his profile picture to one referencing the British fighter's eye poke incident. When asked about the change during the podcast, Jones laughed it off, admitting he was simply having fun with the situation. He's been coming at me for a long time, Jones said. I'm just keeping the fans engaged and having a little fun with it. The eye patch thing? It's just part of the game. While some fans viewed Jones's comments as playful banter, others saw them as a direct psychological jab designed to get under Aspinall's skin. Either way, the tension between the two continues to grow, and with Jones expected to return to action soon, a heavyweight clash between John Bones Jones and Tom Aspinall could be one of the most explosive matchups in UFC history. Move on to another news. Paddy Pimblett has reignited his rivalry with Ilia Topuria, calling him out yet again in a fiery new video posted to his YouTube channel. The outspoken British lightweight didn't hold back, demanding that Topuria finally sign the contract and stop stalling on what fans have long considered one of the most anticipated grudge matches in the UFC. Pimblett, known for his charisma and fearless trash talk, addressed the ongoing tension between the two, claiming that Topuria talks big online but avoids action when it comes to actually stepping into the cage. All Ilia has ever done is talk about me, Paddy began. He keeps saying I don't deserve to fight him, but after his last fight, I got in the cage, and he pushed me. I thought it was happening then. Now all I'm hearing is he's stalling, not saying yes to the fight. The Liverpool native, who has built a massive following through his personality and fearless approach, went on to challenge Topuria directly, accusing him of trying to delay the inevitable. If I'm such an easy fight like he says, then why not step up? Pimblett said confidently. If I'm that bad, just take the fight, beat me down, and prove it. Like Tyson said, sign the contract, big boy. The rivalry between Pimblett and Topuria dates back several years, fueled by online exchanges, backstage confrontations, and cage-side tension. Their most infamous interaction came when Topuria confronted Paddy at a hotel before a UFC event, sparking an altercation that quickly went viral. Since then, fans have been waiting for the UFC to finally book the fight that could settle one of the promotion's most heated personal feuds. Despite their weight difference, with Topuria now the reigning UFC featherweight champion and Pimblett competing at lightweight, both men have expressed interest in facing each other, even if it means meeting at a catchweight. The bad blood between them ensures that whenever this bout happens, it will draw massive attention. As of now, Ilia Topuria has not officially responded to Paddy's latest challenge, but given his fiery personality and history of responding to callouts, a rebuttal seems inevitable. Whether it's at featherweight, lightweight, or somewhere in between, this rivalry continues to capture fan interest, and Paddy Pimblett's latest outburst just added more fuel to the fire. Move on to another news. Rampage Jackson recently went viral after a heated confrontation with a street scammer during a live stream. The former UFC light heavyweight champion, known for his no-nonsense attitude, was out with friends when a man approached their group and tried to hand a rose to a woman standing beside Rampage. What seemed like a harmless gesture quickly turned into a tense exchange when Rampage recognized the common street scam, a trick where people offer flowers and then aggressively demand payment afterward. Without hesitation, Rampage shut the man down immediately, telling him to take it back and keep it moving. The scammer, however, didn't back off right away, prompting Rampage to step forward and make himself very clear. His tone shifted from calm to serious as he repeated, "No, no, no. Take it back. Don't touch it. Keep it moving. We know that one." His sharp delivery made it clear he wasn't about to let anyone hustle him or the people around him. As the tension escalated, the man appeared to talk back, and that's when Rampage's patience patience ran out. "Hey, shut up, don't talk to me like that," he snapped, stepping in closer. "You got the wrong one, man, don't do that. Get the hell out of here before you piss me off." His voice carried both authority and frustration, making it clear he wasn't bluffing. The scammer finally backed off and left the area, realizing he had picked the wrong target to mess with. Rampage, still visibly annoyed, shook his head and muttered, "I can't stand people acting like that." The chat on his live stream exploded with reactions, with fans praising Rampage for standing up against the street scammer and protecting the woman. Clips of the confrontation quickly spread across social media, with users calling it a classic Rampage moment. Some fans found it intense, while others saw it as another example of Jackson's trademark authenticity, a mix of humor, toughness, and raw honesty that has defined him throughout his MMA and entertainment career. Rampage later laughed about the incident, saying he doesn't tolerate disrespect or street hustles when he's just trying to enjoy a night out. "I'm all for good vibes," he said, "but when someone tries to pull a fast one, I'll call it out every time." The viral moment once again reminded fans that even years after leaving the UFC spotlight, Rampage Jackson still brings that same fire and attitude wherever he goes.